this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
You are totally relaxed, floating. You are in a deep, deep sleep and can only hear the sound of my voice. You are safe, relaxed, and at ease. Can you hear my voice, Alex?
Yes.
I would like to continue where we left off last week. Is that okay, Alex?
Yes.
Last week, you were telling me about a strange laboratory. You remember it?
Yes.
You described it as filled with instruments. Tell me about the instruments, Alex.
They're metal and shiny. There are lots of lights.
Tell me about the lights, Alex. Are they bright?
Yes. The lights are bright.
Are there people in the room, Alex? Aliens?
Yes. There are aliens.
Sir, please. I'm allowing you to sit in, but please do not interrupt.
Fine. Sorry.
Can you describe the aliens for me, Alex? Do they have big eyes?
Yes. They have big eyes.
And what did they do to you in the laboratory?
Experiments.
Huh? What kind of experiment?
I don't know.
Were they medical experiments?
Yes. Medical experiments.
Enough already!
Sir, please. Okay, Alex. I think we're going to have to end our session now. I want you to wake up now. You are slowly awakening, feeling better than before. I will count to 3, and you will wake up. 1, 2, 3.
Did I talk about the aliens again?
Yes, Alex. But I must say, I think we are making progress.
All right.
Alex, let me introduce Tom. Tom is an author researching a book on alien abductions, and he is very interested in your case.
Have you ever been abducted?
Can't say that I have.
You should have Dr. Heisenberg hypnotize you. You never know.
I think I'll take a pass on that one.
Okay, then. Alex, I think we still have much work to do. Can I count on seeing you next week for our next session?
Yeah, sure. I really appreciate all your help.
That's fine, Alex. That's really fine. Now, remember to give a check to the receptionist on your way out and schedule your next week's appointment.
Sure. Okay, I'll see you next week, Dr. Heisenberg.
Yes, next week, same time. Make an appointment with the receptionist and give her your check.
Bye. Oh, it was nice to meet you, Tom.
Yeah, good luck out there and in here. Sir, I must ask you to never disturb a session like that again.
Session? You call that a session? You essentially told him what to think and say.
This is not the first time I've met with Alex. He and all of my other patients have been seeing me for years, and I have their experiences with abduction memories well documented. You can't expect me to start over with the patient just because you are here.
Look, I appreciate the time, but I need hard evidence. All you seem to have are stories from people extracted with a methodology that looks to be anything but scientific.
If you have nothing better to do than question my integrity, you do not need to return to this office. I don't even know you, and I thought you had a serious interest in this subject.
Dr. Heisenberg, I'm sorry. Thank Thank you for letting me sit in the comfortable chair and study your methods. And yes, I can guarantee you that I will never return to this office. I just hope that someday you tell that poor sap he's cured. Goodbye, Dr. Heisenberg.
Hello, friend. Here is your invoice for today's session. And should I schedule you for the same time next week?
Slow down. I'm not impatient. I'm researching a book. There's no reason for a bill here.
You can pay with a credit card or debit card if you wish.
$500. Is that what he charges for that scam he's got going in there? This is a racket.
We could send the bill to your home if you prefer. With the proper diagnosis, your insurance may cover part of the treatment.
I'm not a patient. I'm not paying $500. I'm not coming back. Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. We'll see you next week, and I'll mail your invoice.
Meet Mr. Tom Calkin, a bad writer with a bad attitude and good intentions who pens conspiracy books that no one seems to read. He speaks to an audience driven by paranoia and does his research in a land of charlatans, frauds, and fakes. A man without money, without fame, searching for the story that will make his name and his fortune. His biography is as boring as his work, and his next contract may be his last. Desperation drives him, and lies define his truth. At least, until he finds his story in that place where all lies fail. A place where even the bright light of truth isn't always what it seems. A place called the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, The Walkabouts, starring Mike Starr with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Unbelievable. Hello.
Tom, it's Maria.
Oh, hi. Where are you?
I'm sitting in your restaurant. We were supposed to meet today for lunch.
Oh, sorry. It's been a stupid day. I'll tell you about it when I get there. Please, don't leave.
I'll be here. Bye.
Bye. Sorry I'm late. I was meeting with the psychiatrist who specializes in alien abductions.
Sounds fascinating. How did it go?
It's all crap, Maria. The guy is an absolute charlatan. He's probably had more to do with creating the idea of alien abductions than helping the people who think they've been abducted.
Okay, look. We've got a problem. I've edited many books in my time, but I have never worked with an author who made such big promises and delivered so little.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about me?
Yes. Look, you pitched us an idea for a book about UFOs, and you said you had some evidence that was going to blow the lid off of Roswell, UFOs, and everything people have wondered about and feared on this whole subject of flying saucers. And all I ever hear from you are stories about charlatans, frauds, and fakes. What is this hard evidence you supposedly have? I mean, you have researched a book before, I assume.
Maria, I really do have something, but it has to stay secret. If anyone but you and I even know I have something in my possession, I'll have the government, the military, the CIA, and God knows who else after me.
That's a great story, Tom, but my publisher is starting to give me a hard time. We've given you a significant advance. We've covered lots of expenses and heard nothing but promises. I don't care if you're an established author. It is time to deliver a manuscript.
Speaking of expenses, I think I owe that psychiatrist $500.
What?
His receptionist said they were going to mail me a bill for $500.
Okay, this is what I mean. All I ever get from you are excuses, apologies, and bills. Where's the manuscript and where's the evidence?
Look, you're the one pushing me for this whole alien abduction angle. What do we need it for?
That's the hot topic right now. I have to have that component.
You're the one making this difficult, not me.
I knew you'd say that. It's always about someone else with you, so I'm going to help you out. I found a guy you need to meet. I mean, if you can't find good sources, I'll find them for you.
Who?
He's a UFO researcher.
Great. Just what the world needs, another UFO researcher.
I'm only going to say this once. You are going to meet with this guy, and you will present your manuscript and evidence to me in 1 month.
Fine. I'll meet with him. What's he do?
He's a hypnotist.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Have you listened to anything I've said?
This guy is different. He goes out with small groups of UFO abductees, and they revisit the site of the abduction. He engages in hypnosis on site, in the field, and he has supposedly uncovered some hard evidence. He calls them walkabouts.
Is he Australian?
No,
Oh, and let me guess. You're gonna publish his book instead of mine.
he's not writing a book, but if you don't come up with something soon, I might ask him.
That's good. That's a good one, because the last thing anyone wants to see is another boilerplate book about UFOs and alien abductions from your publisher.
I'm getting a little cocky, and quite frankly, I don't appreciate it. Besides, my publisher sells what people want to read, and people read what we sell. Why do you think we're having this conversation? Look, you told me you had it all the evidence the world would ever need to know the truth about UFOs. Of course, you can't show it to anybody because it's so secret. But Tom, I'm telling you, if you didn't have so many books under your belt, I never would have bought into this. Is this how you've done all your books?
Fine. I get it. I'll shut up. Who is this guy and where do I find him?
His name is Tammuz.
To what?
Tammuz. It's pronounced Tammuz. Maybe if you show him your evidence, he'll show you his, and we'll all be happy.
Okay. I'll get a hold of him.
Do it soon, Tom, and show him what you've got.
I'll call him today.
Good. Then I'll see you in a month with a manuscript.
Deal. Is it possible for you to pick up the tab?
So, how do you know Maria?
I'm a writer. She's my editor. I'm writing a book, and she suggested I meet with you.
Let me guess, a book about alien abductions?
Actually, it's about UFOs in general, but this alien abduction thing is a hot button with her, so here we are.
How did you get interested in UFOs?
Actually, I never gave them a thought until I had a little encounter.
A close encounter?
That's an understatement.
Any abduction flashbacks?
Nope. Wasn't that kind of thing. I was fishing, hiking actually, in the Rocky Mountains. That's when the meteorite flashed across the tops of the trees and hit the side of a mountain.
Let me guess, it wasn't a meteorite.
It sure wasn't. I climbed up there to get a look at it and could see it was metal and aerodynamic. I thought it was a jet. Figured I'd climb down and tell the police about a plane crash until I started to look closer at the thing.
And that's when you saw a flying saucer.
Didn't look anything like a saucer, flying or otherwise. It was a tangle of mangled metal. But it sure wasn't a plane. That's when I heard a sound inside. I thought it was a survivor of the crash. It turned out, it was.
A little gray man with a big head and large eyes?
Didn't look anything like what you hear about. It was kind of mangled, actually. It stopped moving as I looked inside, and I could see pools of blood. Clear, blue blood.
Sounds like alien royalty.
Look, this may sound funny to you, but I know what I saw.
Sorry, it's just that I've heard so many stories it starts to get old. Although yours has some new characteristics. It's actually a good story. Doesn't sound like much of a book, though.
That's because it's more than just a story.
Like what?
I got pictures.
That helps.
And video. And parts of the wreckage, and I even wiped up a sample of the blood and put it in a plastic bag. In my freezer at home is a sample of alien DNA. In a box under the bed are parts and instruments from the crash. And on my computer are pictures and videos of the inside and outside of the craft.
You're not making this up, are you?
Nope. It's all real, and I got it all. Now, what do you got?
What do you mean?
That was a deal I made with Maria. I would tell you all about my evidence, and you would tell me all about yours.
My friend, I don't think anyone on the planet has evidence like yours. Well, maybe at Area 51, but not in a box under a bed or next to the frozen pizzas in the freezer. What?
She told me you would help, that you would share your evidence. Let me guess. You got nothing.
Hey, slow down, my friend. I'll show you what I got, but when it comes to pictures, videos, wreckage, instruments, and alien DNA, well, I gotta tell you, that's tough to beat. But give me a chance, we're almost there.
Where exactly are we going?
We're meeting with my group. We work together on various UFO projects. On this trip, we've brought along 12 people who claim to have been abducted by aliens. The site we're going to is where 3 of them say they were abducted.
What's the point of that?
Evidence. The evidence that both you and I are looking for. We found that if we return to the site of the reported abduction, some people can actually recall where UFOs supposedly landed, hovered, or demonstrated some phenomena or activity. We then go to that particular spot and look for evidence.
Now we're talking. What kind of evidence?
Pretty boring stuff compared to what you got. Usually we do soil samples, take readings for radioactivity, magnetic fields, pass metal detectors over the ground. We've managed to find some interesting stuff, assuming you're a soil chemist.
That's it? You got dirt?
I didn't say that. It's just a question of how you look at it. A UFO site can tell you a lot if you know what to look for. Speaking of that, is your crashed vehicle still sitting up there on that mountain?
Nah, it's gone. I went back a week later and there was no sign of it.
I hate when that happens. Are you sure you saw something up there?
I saw it, I have pictures, and there is still some evidence up there. The kind of evidence you look for. The rocks on the side of the mountain. You can still see where they're scratched and gouged by the crash. That's all you can see. I look everywhere and there's no sign of anything else.
I'd like to go there with you someday. The craft, or whatever it was, may have left some metallic particles on the rocks as a result of the collision. Do you remember where it is?
I have it marked on a map. Back at home.
In the box under the bed, no doubt.
Where else would I keep it?
You're a funny guy, and obviously a man with a lot on his mind. I think you'll like this group of people we're about to meet. They've got a lot on their minds, too.
Settle down, they'll be here soon. Hello, Tamus. I was beginning to worry you were lost. It's gonna be dark soon.
I wouldn't have gotten lost, not with all the racket this bunch is making. Enki, this is Tom. He's a friend of a mutual friend. Tom is writing a book about UFOs, and he's interested in our work.
It's nice to meet you, Tom. We have extra tents for unexpected guests, and I trust you'll be comfortable. We're about to eat. Please, both of you, join us.
Quite a setup you got here. You planning to stay a while?
Some of us, although I'm sorry to say the abductees only last a day or two on site. It can be a bit overwhelming for them, especially for the 3 who feel they were abducted at this place.
You know, I don't know how to tell you this, but I had no idea this trip would involve camping.
Sorry about that. We'll take care of you. I think we might even have some extra clothes for you, although it's more of a jumpsuit.
That's okay. I'm not planning to stay that long. Just long enough to see what you got.
Fair enough. Let's have something to eat, and then we'll figure out how we're all going to proceed. If I could have your attention, please. Thank you all for joining us. I know this is difficult for some of you, but I can assure you you're in good hands, and my hope is that our walkabout will be brief and uneventful. I'd like to introduce a special guest. Our friend Tom here is an author preparing a book on the subject of UFOs. If you'd like, I'm sure he would be fascinated by some of the stories you have to tell. Welcome, Tom.
hello again.
Hello there. Do you remember to make your appointment for next week?
Yes. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Friend of yours?
Starting to look that way. His name is Alex. I seem to keep running into him.
Welcome, Alex.
Hello?
And to all of you, a warm welcome. Once we finish our dinner, we'll change into some gear for our adventure. We're going to engage in an exercise with group hypnosis tonight. Our goal is to understand what you have all experienced and to see if we can trace the behavior of the various crafts you have seen and find any signs of their presence on this spot. My good friend Anki and some of my other associates will be using instruments to determine if our visitors have left anything behind for us to collect. Let me reassure you once again, these walkabouts tend to be quiet and gentle affairs, and I trust this evening will be no different. Now, let's enjoy our meal and then begin.
That's it. Group hypnosis and you guys run around with instruments in the dark? Is this going to be another waste of time?
My friend, it is not a waste of time. I'm sorry you're in such a hurry and I can't help you with your deadline or your editor. Let's just hope we find some good evidence for you tonight and then you can get to work.
Tom, I've laid out some clothing on a cot in your tent. You can change when it's convenient for you.
Right now sounds like a good time.
Tom? Hey, Tom. Wait up.
Oh, it's you. Is this how you spend most of your time?
Dr. Heisenberg recommended I try this form of therapy.
Heisenberg? He doesn't seem like a guy who would want to lose a paying customer to a competitor.
What? What are you talking about?
That's not important. So, are you one of the people abducted from this place?
No, I don't remember where my abduction happened. Dr. Heisenberg is trying to help me remember.
I'll bet he is. Wonder how much that's gonna cost you.
Oh, it's not about the money. It's about finding the answer.
Well, that's one thing we both agree on. This looks like my tent. You doing the camping thing too?
Oh, we all are. I don't think we have a choice. We walked here and I have no idea how to walk out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Some reason, I don't like the way this is set up. Do you know anything about these people?
No, Dr. Heisenberg set it all up. He's a really good person, you know. He's always looking out for me.
Whatever you say, Alex. Oh, man. Said jumpsuit. He meant it. Looks like something you'd wear on the trail.
I think it's to protect us from dangerous chemical residue in the soil.
You're starting to sound like Tammuz.
Well, actually, Enki told us that, and I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna put mine on now. I'll see you again, okay?
Yes, I'm sure you will see me again.
Hi, Tom.
Are you expecting me to call?
No, I saw your name on the caller ID. Did you show Tammuz your evidence?
No, but I told him about it. That's why I'm calling. Oh yeah, this guy's got nothing. He's as big a fraud as that quack psychiatrist I saw yesterday. It's too connected somehow.
Heisenberg has lots of connections. He's actually somewhat famous, but obviously he didn't impress you.
Yeah, obviously not. Look, Maria, I'm gonna give this my best, and then I'll get right to work on that manuscript, okay?
Are you all right, Tom? I mean, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'll see you in a month, okay?
Okay, that's our deal.
Tom! Oh, sorry, Tom. Tom. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Maria.
Goodbye, Tom.
I'm very sorry. Was that your wife?
No, I'm not married. Someone I'm working with, maybe you've seen her. Her name is Maria.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know anyone named Maria.
Yeah, but somehow she knows Heisenberg.
Lots of people see psychiatrists.
Yeah, the only thing is, I never told her the name of the psychiatrist I was meeting with, yet she knows his name. You sure you never saw a woman named Maria around the office?
I don't know.
You sure you don't know some way out of here?
Oh, gosh, no, especially now. I mean, it's pitch dark out here.
Yeah, it sure is. Idiot in this jumpsuit. Alex, I'll tell you what.
What?
I like you. You're a nice guy. It's a relief to hear someone say, I don't know, every now and then.
Well, thank you. I don't have many friends.
Yeah, sorry about that. It must be tough. Look, tomorrow morning, you and I are walking out of here.
What?
Going to be able to do that?
Shouldn't we tell someone?
I don't think so. Now, let's go get this over. Who knows, maybe you'll figure out where your abduction took place.
Oh, that would be great.
Hello, my friends. I see you're wearing our group attire.
So how come we're all dressed in white and Timberlands and his buddies get the blue jumpsuits?
I don't know. I like the blue ones better, too.
Please, my friends, I would like to ask all of you to recline on the cots that we've arranged here in the circle. Tom, I wonder if you'd like to join this session. I'm curious if there are any memories from your fishing trip that have eluded you.
I don't think so, and if you don't mind, I'll pass on the mass hypnosis. I'm here to find evidence, not become a part of it.
Suit yourself. Is there anywhere special you'd like to sit or stand?
Back here is fine. I'll watch from a distance. Good luck there, Alex. Have a nice nap.
Thanks. I'll see you later, Tom.
Right.
My friends, please, if you'll take your positions and simply lie down. Get comfortable, please, and be at ease. I want to begin by asking you to close your eyes and relax. Relax the muscles in your face, and feel the tension go out of it. Relax. Feel your shoulders and arms slowly relax around your body. Relax down your back.
Hello?
Maria, it's Tom.
I know.
Maria, I don't like this. What did you get me into? And by the way, how do you know Heisenberg? What exactly am I doing here, Maria?
What are you talking about?
This outfit is like a cult. There's no science here, and there sure isn't no evidence. How do you know Heisenberg? Maria, I never told you his name, but you knew that's who I was talking about. And he's connected to this Tammuz guy somehow.
Tom, you're starting to sound like a conspiracy nut.
Maria, I am a conspiracy nut. I'm writing a book about UFOs, remember? You publish books about UFOs. Your business is built on paranoia. So spare me the lecture and tell me how you know Heisenberg.
So maybe I need counseling from time to time. Tom, get over it. You're looking for monsters in the closet, and I'm not one of them.
I'm starting to wonder if any money is worth all this.
Hey, if you want to bail on the contract, be my guest. We'll total all the money from your advance and all of your expenses and subtract it from the royalties of your other books. But get this in your head right now. This is the last book you will never write.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I called. I guess I just don't know what to believe anymore. Who to believe? Look, when I get out of here, I'll finish the book. If I learned anything tonight, I'll add that as well.
Tom, do me a favor. Don't call me again until you have the evidence and the manuscript in hand. I don't need the aggravation. I need the story you threatened to tell and the evidence you found to support it. Got Right.
Got it. Bye. Come on, babe. It was just a book proposal.
The light approaches and will take you up to where all is well.
Tom! Tom!
Alex? Listen, where are you?
I'm here. In the bushes. You said to be comfortable, and I'm comfortable when you're around, so I had to find you.
Alex, you're missing out on your session.
To do this. This is bad.
Good. Alex, you're starting to get it. This is a scam, and that's bad.
No. I mean, really bad. Look.
Oh my God! What is that?
As the chariot descends to receive you, you will allow yourself to be lifted up. Feel yourself rising into the light.
This is the place. This is where I was abducted. This is where it happened to me. I was lifted up into that circle of light.
Alex, they're faking this.
No.
It's a spotlight and a hot air balloon and a lot of reverb through a speaker.
What?
It's all cheap theater and just another way to get money out of people. How much did they charge you for this camping trip?
They didn't charge us anything.
I was afraid you'd say that. So why are they doing this?
Maybe it helps to sell books.
Good God, that's it. That explains it. Alex, these people are just perpetuating the myth of UFOs to make money on fear. You've got to get out of here. Did anyone see you come over here?
I don't know. It's dark. That's why I couldn't find you.
That's good. Gives us a chance. They're not going to want to write us saying all this. Come on. Go slow. Go quiet. And follow me.
I'm afraid.
Don't worry about the light. It's just a spotlight. What we have to worry about is what your friends will do to us. They're not going to want people to know about their little ruse. It would put them out of business, including you, Dr. Heisenberg. I don't think they're ready to go out of business yet. Not because of us, at least. You okay?
I fell.
It's okay. Go slow. Stay with me.
Look.
All right, their balloon and their lights coming our way.
I don't remember this part.
This isn't about aliens, Alex.
I don't want to go up there again. I don't want to go up there again.
You won't follow me. Go slow. Don't talk. Alex, we have to run. They're coming our way.
We won't get away.
We will if they don't find us. Look. What's that? Looks like a cliff. If we find an overhang, that'll block the light. Get down on the ground.
I think I found an opening.
Good man. Scoot in there.
The light is right over us.
Yeah, just enough to help us see. Keep moving back.
See a light.
Don't worry about it, Alex. They can't see us.
No, I see a light in the cave.
What?
We should go back out. Come on.
That's not an option right now. Let's go see what's in here. Might be a mine or something. This part of the area is loaded with them. We'll hide in here overnight, and then hightail it out of here in the morning.
I see a light bulb.
Yeah, we're in a mine. Just can't figure out why they're still running power to it. There might be someone working in here, so just be cool.
I remember a cave. When I was abducted, I think I was in a cave. Dr. Heisenberg helped me to uncover it.
Alex, you're done with Heisenberg. Heisenberg is a fraud. This is all a big scam to squeeze money out of the gullible public and to rip off poor souls like you.
You are correct, my friend.
Heisenberg, you soulless bastard. What are you doing here? You are part of this. You're destroying people with this charade. Can't you find another way to make money?
On that count, you are right and wrong. Yes, this is a charade, but not the kind you think. Hello, Yankee. I seem to have found your missing friends.
I am sorry. With such a large number of subjects, it was difficult to herd them all effectively.
Herd them? What are we, cattle?
No, if that were the case, you would probably have been mutilated.
Maria, this is impossible. What are you doing here? This is like a law school prank. Am I on some kind of TV show?
It's not a prank, and you're most definitely not on television. For that matter, you will never be on television, especially your videotape.
It looks like a treasure chest.
That's the box I had under my bed. You've been to my home.
Yes, and thank you for making it so easy for us to find what we needed. Unfortunately, we found nothing of the evidence you described to Tammuz. Is it possible you have it hidden somewhere else?
Sorry, pal, but there's nothing to hide. I made it all up. Sorry, Maria, but it's a tough game out there for writers, and you editors aren't exactly easy to please. By the way, Maria, how did you get hooked up with these crooks anyway?
Let's just say we have common interests.
So, this is how you know Heisenberg? You're all part of a money-making machine that preys on paranoia. Your publisher, his practice. How long have you people been in business?
Actually, we've been in business, as you say, for about 50,000 years. I must say it used to be much easier, but as your species and technology has improved, we've had to improvise some interesting new solutions to cover our tracks.
You people are crazier than Alex.
I'm not crazy. This is all real.
Alex, you're going to be fine. I'm sorry that we had to use you in this way, but you have done a very good job.
I don't know what I did.
That's because you were under the influence of a very powerful hypnotic suggestion. Sleep now, Alex. Sleep.
Alex!
It's okay, Tom. Just relax.
Tammuz, Enki, please carry Alex outside and send him aboard. It is his time.
Who are you people?
Well, for one, we are not people. We are, in fact, those aliens that you're so skeptical about. We are the Anunnaki. Many of us have been genetically modified to fulfill our mission on your planet.
Now this is the book I should write. What do you say, Maria? This would be a hell of a story.
I'm afraid this is a story that can never be told, my friend.
Friend. I've been hearing that a lot. What's the story with this friend thing, and what are you going to do? Kill me? You kill your friends? That's a little serious for scam artists, don't you think? Now, who are you, really?
It would have all been so much easier if you'd just told me you'd fabricated the evidence. Tom, we believed you.
Are you kidding? You actually thought I had evidence of UFOs and aliens? Come on. We're all in the same business here. So I had my little scam with the book, and you got this deal going on. We can work together here. But hey, no more of this messing around with people's heads like you did with Alex. Let's just be cutthroat editors and writers. Maria, I'll be a top writer. In fact, I can write this stuff better than you folks are doing it right now, if you want to know the truth.
Ah, yes, the truth. You know, my friend, maybe it's time you did learn the truth. It's obviously something you have had little experience with. Take Maria, for example. Oh, yes, she does publish books. Books that we approve of course. Books that make the authors seem like madmen and lunatics. Quite frankly, if you had come to Maria with a book claiming to have visited Venus, you would be in print by now. But instead, you really got our attention. Every now and again, someone like you shows up with some real evidence that we missed. That's when we have to take action. You see, that's one of our secondary missions, making sure that our experiments are not discovered. That's why we assume the role of UFO researchers and experts on abduction. You see, Tom, we found that the best way to obscure the truth is to pretend to seek it. It sounds like our friend Alex has made his final journey. That is actually our primary mission. We are harvesters, in a way.
That's what you do with friends.
He may be gone soon, but his DNA will live forever. It's necessary for our survival. You too will live forever, Tom. You are one of the chosen now. You are now our friend.
What are you, serial killers?
You have nothing to fear, really. The whole process takes about 10 to 15 of your years. Alex was first harvested at a very early age, so his time is now. For you will still have some time left. It will be a time of some confusion, but all for the best, really. All for the best.
You're going to kill me too?
Like I said, you will have some quality of life for 10 to 15 years, and then, yes, you too will be harvested.
Right. Harvested. But before I go, I have one question. Can I get an answer to one question?
Sure, why not? After today, you will only remember what we allow you to recall as a new member of the abductee class. What's your question?
It's just this. How many people will it take to pull out the fingers I'm about to bury in your throat?
It's all clear. He is unconscious. This was a difficult one.
They are proving to be a greater and greater challenge. The growing sophistication of their technology, their increased awareness of our presence.
We may need to initiate another world war or create a new pandemic. We can't allow them to have too much time to think.
Does that mean we should terminate the terrorism initiative?
It's quite possible. In the meantime, let's increase the number of stories about supervolcanoes, asteroids striking the Earth, and global warming. Keep the fear alive. And Maria, you seem to have developed some affection for this one. That can't be allowed.
I know I will do better. Sometimes they're like pets to me, and I just seem to become attached.
Ha. Spoken like a true editor. But you may have to have additional contact with this one, so keep your perspective.
Okay.
Now, back to work. We are staging a UFO convention in Mexico City, and I am recommending additional investment in the Alien Museum in Roswell. Enki, we will need your banking network to provide some additional funding for a documentary on a coming ice age. Let's really mix it up out there and keep these animals off balance. Tammuz, if you could clean up the campsite and sanitize any evidence, we can all get back to work. Do we have a site for the next harvest?
Chicago, Illinois.
Make the necessary arrangements.
To see you again.
It's nice to see you, too.
Please, go in. The doctor is expecting you.
Hello, Dr. Heisenberg.
Hello, Tom. How are you feeling today?
I think I'm getting worse. I think I need more sessions with you.
Let me ask you something, Tom. Do you still believe you have been to Jupiter?
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's a gas giant. You can't breathe there.
Well, if the alien technology you have described in our sessions is as advanced as you believe, anything would be possible, wouldn't it?
I think you're right, Dr. Heisenberg.
Tom, I must tell you, you have a way with words. Have you ever thought about writing a book about your adventures?
No one would believe me.
People want to believe, Tom. That's all that matters. I know an editor who I think would be very interested in your story. Your story about Jupiter. Why don't you meet with her? I could set it up for you.
Okay.
Then it's settled. Now, let's begin our session. Close your eyes, and you will go into a deep sleep. Deep.
The evidence is in. The facts are fiction, and the truth has become a footnote to a lie. Is it possible that we are in fact alone in the universe? There may be a time when we wish we were, especially after a brief walkabout to that place known as the Twilight Zone.
With Stacy Keach as your narrator was especially written for The Twilight Zone by Steve Newton. Heard in the cast were David Pasquesi, Joby Cerny, Leah Mortensen, Richard Hensley, Linda Kimbrough, and Tim Dodal. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Joby Cerny for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design, custom Foley effects, recording, and editing are done in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by sound designers Todd Byer, Craig Lee, and Tim Cerny. To learn more about the Twilight Zone Radio Dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
Unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
One?
Does it?
Well, it's hard to tell from here.
Good as any, I guess. Ralph Wiggins Auto Wigwam. Doesn't sound like an Indian name.
No, wait!
What's the matter?
There's another dealer down the block.
Honey, I don't know if we can make it.
Or the one across the street. Look, Hennicut's Cut Rate Car Sales. I think I've heard of him.
I haven't. Don't have much choice. This clutch is about to go.
Turn in here, at the driveway. See it?
Where?
Past the billboard with the lights.
Just in time.
At least they're all on the same block. If we don't see what we want, we can walk to the next dealer.
Sure. Looks like this one's got a lot of cars, though.
They're not very new.
That's all right. Dollar for dollar, the best buy is always a used car.
Is that what they say?
That they do, young lady. That they do.
Hello.
Howdy. Beautiful night, huh? Not too warm, not too cold. Out for a drive, were you? Saw my sign and couldn't resist, am I right?
We're just looking.
Sure you are. I understand perfectly. A young couple like yourselves. Just get married, did you?
It's been 3 months, 6 days, and 5 hours.
I knew it.
How could you tell?
Does it show?
Like a halo, little lady, around both your heads. Why, I can always spot newlyweds when you've been in the business as long as I have. Look all you want. You're entitled. Just don't take too long. I'll be closing up in a while. Of course, that ought to be more than enough time.
Mr. Hennicut.
Yeah? Excuse me. Another one of my satisfied customers.
How do you start this thing?
Give it another try.
Are you sure this is the right key?
Sure, I'm sure. Engine's clean, just gave it a tune-up. No extra charge.
Something's wrong with it.
No. Needs a little breaking in is all. New points and everything. There you go, Mr. Nolan. You got yourself a great deal. Honey from Hennicut. Drive it in good health. Whoa, too much power for him. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. See anything you like, folks?
This, as the banner over his lot proclaims, is Mr. Harvey Hennicutt, an expert on commerce and con jobs. A brash, bright, and larceny-loaded wheeler-dealer who, when the good Lord passed out consciences, must have gone for a beer and missed his. And there are a couple of other important characters in our story beyond the young couple you've just met. One is a little old man, and one is a Model A Ford. But not just any old man, and not just any Model A. There's something very special about both of them. As a matter of fact, in a few minutes, they'll give Harvey Hennicutt a rare gift, something he's never experienced before. Exactly where they come from is conjecturable. But as to where they're headed, this much we know. All of them, and you, are on the threshold of the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, The Whole Truth, starring Henry Rollins, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Well, what's your pleasure, folks? Got every kind of car you could imagine.
We're just looking.
That's all right, isn't it?
Of course it is. That's what we want you to do. Nobody pushes you around here. No, sir. Around here, you can take your time. Pause, check, recheck, think, peruse, contemplate, wade through, thumb over, and dip into. At your leisure. Be my guest, folks.
Thank you.
We were thinking maybe a little coupe, you know, that doesn't cost too much.
That's all we need. There's just the two of us.
A compact, maybe. Something for a few $100s down. As late a model as we can get.
Late? You shock me, you know that? You know you shocked me just then?
Oh, we're sorry. We didn't mean...
You know why you shocked me. I'll tell you why. It's because you've succumbed to the propaganda from every cement-headed clod up and down this street. They call it Dealer's Row, but that's all it is, propaganda. They like to push the late models, don't they? Am I right or am I right?
Well, we haven't been to any other dealers yet, but...
Then you're lucky. They all do. And you know why they push the late models?
No, I can't say that I...
You think it's because they're honest citizens, upstanding, law-abiding churchgoers? Ha! Let me tell you something, young man. They push the late models because that's where the profit margin is. Plain and simple.
I don't really know much about...
I'll let you in on a trade secret. They'll cram those new babies down your gullet because they'd rather make a buck than a friend. Repeat customers, they don't know the concept, but that's what keeps a business going. A year, 2 years, 5 years down the road, friends are what counts. But these new car dealers, they'd rather fill their wallets with cash than fill their hearts with the fellowship of man, or woman, as the case may be. You understand what I'm getting at? I can see it in your eyes. You're bright young people.
We were just looking for transportation. We figured that the newer the car...
New? Ha! That's where you're completely wrong. Where you've suddenly gone amiss. That's the fork in the road and it's headed you straight up a blind alley. You don't want a late model car, one of those new jobs. Oh, no.
We don't?
Not one of those rinky-dink jobs slapped together on an assembly line, covered with chintzy chrome and plastic or whatever they use now. Crazy designs, idiotic names, and no more workmanship than you can stick in a thimble. No! I'll tell you what you want. You want the craftsmanship that comes with age, the dependability of proven performance, the dignity of traditional engineering, the maturity. Well, this is what you've been looking for. Take a gander. It'll get you where you want to go, and it'll get you back home. You have my word on it. Just for a few dollars more, you can have that guarantee in writing.
This one?
But isn't it a little too old?
Not at all. It's a classic. Kick the tires, put your foot up on the bumper. Go on, you can't hurt it.
Oh! What happened?
My mechanic, he just put a new grill on the front, so it'll look absolutely perfect. You can do that, anytime. All parts interchangeable. He was just about to torque down the connecting bolt, but he must have gone to get a different wrench. We're gonna do a job, do it right, I always say.
Maybe we should let him finish.
Not to worry. Did you know that the original prototype of this car was a Mark II tank?
Really?
Oh, yeah. When you get on the freeway with this baby, everybody else, get out of the way. See where the gear shift is? That used to be a cannon. Now, why don't we sit down somewhere and talk turkey? My office is a good place, nice and private.
I don't know.
Well, I do. Because this is the one you want, and this is the one you're gonna get. I'll bend over backwards to make you a deal. When you drive it off this lot, you're gonna feel so...
Come Come on, honey.
Huh? Where are you going?
Well, if we could... I mean, maybe if we could look it over first and then see what else you've got.
What else? Don't you know a good thing when you see it? This one will be gone by the time I close up tonight. Bargains don't last long on this lot. Here, check it over from the inside out.
That's all right.
No, I insist. Be my guest. Go on, slide in the front seat. Get the feel of it. Relish the luxury. Class like this doesn't come along every day. Oh. Be right with you, Grandpa. Come on, young fella. See how they built cars back when they knew how to build them.
Well, if you say so.
Come on, come on. You too, madam. Here, have a seat. Just slip right in. There we go. Park yourself in there and enjoy it to your heart's content.
It does have a lot of room.
Sure it does. Boy, oh boy, you know what you should have when you sit in a car like this? Moonlight, a bottle of good wine. To go with the music from the radio. This baby here has atmosphere, huh? But good.
Are you Mr. Hennicutt?
Yeah! Relax a minute. Feel the magic. I'll be right back.
How do you do?
Well, that depends, Gramps. What do you have in mind?
I wanted to bring you my car.
So I see. Where'd you get it? Out of a museum?
It's a genuine Model A, original factory stock.
If you came here to park it, I'll charge you a nominal rate, but if you're here to sell it, you'll have to give me a minute so I can have a little laugh. Ha ha ha! There, I got that out of my system. I'll give you $50 for it. Any junk man, he'll give you 45 tops just to haul it away. The Smithsonian might beat that by $1 or $2, but don't hold your breath.
The parts alone are worth more than that. It's a collector's item.
Well, then you better take it to a swap meet. I only deal in cars I can move. If you're thinking about a trade-in, forget it. This here's what you call a white elephant.
No, I wasn't thinking of buying another car. I thought you might need it.
For what?
It's a wonderful old car. Been in my family for years. They built them better in those days, I think.
Ah, Granddad, that's the line everyone falls for. The old rhubarb, the saw, the turkey that everybody and his brother's trying to pull on the open market. Cars were built better in the old days. Ah, in your dreams.
You don't believe that?
Let me tell you something. 10 years ago, even 10 years, they didn't know how to build cars. Not like they have today. It's the new cars that sell. It's the new cars that run. It's the new cars that combine the genius of mind muscle in the assembly line. Modern factories, better technology. Look at this thing. Heavy old sheet metal, painted black. It's great if you're going to a funeral.
I see.
But I tell you what I'm gonna do. Just because I like your face. Reminds me of my own grandfather. Rest his soul. A man of dignity, down through his declining years until he died. Rescuing a capsized boat.
Is that right?
So, I can see my way clear to give you a 60 for it. I'll probably have to tear it down and sell it wheel by wheel, bolt by bolt to an antique dealer, or the first itinerant junk man who comes around. But you caught me in a good mood. 60 I can go, not a penny more.
$60 cash?
That's the offer. Take it or leave it.
I kinda need the money, but couldn't you make it 70?
Try my patience, old friend, to the max.
What does that mean?
That means 60 is going, almost gone.
No, please.
Just in time. Sold. 60. Cash on the barrelhead. Now, I tell you what you do. You go in that little office, I'll meet you there. Once you get your papers and your car registration together. Did I say car? Make that vehicle.
I've got the papers right here.
You do? Came prepared, huh? All right then. Let's get this over with. Step into my office. $50, $55, $60. There. Did you sign the bill of sale?
At the bottom of the page.
Good. And the pink slip?
On the back.
Perfect.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Mr.
Hennicutt.
Mr. Hennicutt, of course. Here are the keys.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Hennicutt.
Yes?
There is One other small item I ought to mention, in the interests of full disclosure.
Go ahead.
It's haunted.
Haunted? You don't say.
Oh, yes. Without a doubt. The car is quite haunted. It's been haunted ever since it came off the assembly line, and every single one of its owners can attest to that fact.
Well, now, I don't suppose you'd mind telling me how it's haunted.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
I will, huh? Did you sign the back of this form?
Yes.
Right. Or how can I unhaunt it? Wouldn't want to miss a thing like that.
There's only one way.
And that is?
You have to sell the car.
Oh, sure. I think I can remember.
Well, Mr. Hannicut, it's been a real pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Watch your step going out.
I think you may find that you have actually gotten the best of the bargain at that.
My aged friend, you do me an incredible injustice. Our little transaction, haunted or otherwise, was my charity case for the day. You dwell on that, will you? Dwell on it.
No, Mr. Hannicut. You dwell on it. And I rather think you will.
Well, folks, what do you think?
I think we'd like to get out now.
Oh, sure. I'll get the door for you. Slide this way. Keys first.
I don't know about the seat. It's not that comfortable.
No, maybe you were in the wrong position. I know you young folks like to snuggle up right next to each other, but the way you've got those bucket seats, of course you could adjust them, slide them any which way.
How's the engine?
The engine?
Runs okay, does it?
Oh, it runs. Definitely. Starts right up.
How much is it?
How much?
With the down payment.
Minus the trade-in, of course.
You do take trade-ins, don't you?
Sure. Sure I do. Take anything I can get. Hose it off, polish it up, and turn it right around. If it's too far gone, I wholesale it to this guy in New Jersey. What he does after that is none of my business.
What?
I mean, well, you understand. After that, it's not my worry. Of course, I cherry pick it first. If some little old lady had it locked up in her garage, then it's worth more than Blue Book. Naturally, I don't tell her that.
I beg your pardon?
What am I saying? Sorry, lost track for a minute there. You got a trade-in, do you?
Oh, yes.
Over there, when we drove in, remember?
Sure, I remember. Anybody get hurt in that accident?
What?
At least it's clean. Bobby washes it every weekend and waxes it once a month.
Then if you like it so much, why get rid of it?
Well, it does need a little work. I just don't know how much more money we should put in.
A little work? I heard you coming. Tranny shot. You need a long block plus new shocks. And those brakes. Sounds like fingernails on a blackboard.
All right, then. Without the trade-in. For the one you showed us, you don't have a price on the windshield.
This car?
Yeah, how much is it?
It's not for sale.
Why not?
Well, I don't know.
But it's the car we were just sitting in. Wine, music, atmosphere.
Yeah, sure.
The one you were pushing so hard?
You made it sound so nice.
I know, but I guess I'm not pushing it anymore.
Something wrong with it?
Are you kidding? It's a wreck, a rum-dum.
But a minute ago you said...
I know what I said, but it hasn't got any points. It hasn't got any rings. It hasn't got any plugs. It eats gas like it owns every oil well in Texas. Just joking, folks. Don't know why I said that. But the tires. Now, the tires are completely shot. Re-grooved and painted black to look new. Plus the chassis bent. Got rolled so bad we had to weld the frame together from 3 junkers.
So, could that cause a problem?
I'll handle this, honey.
All we want is something to get us around.
Oh, it'll get you around. It'll get you around half a block and then it'll stop cold. You'll have to tow it in and the repairs will cost you double what you paid for it. It'll get to be a regular habit every 3rd Thursday of the month.
Well, in that case, what else have you got?
What else? Oh, well...
You must have something in our price range.
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't got anything worth the time it would take to show you.
Say, what kind of place is this?
Just what it looks like. Everything in this lot should be condemned. I got more lemons per square foot than a fruit grower in Salinas. Listen, kids, take my advice. What you ought to do is, you ought to hit one of the honest dealers. Somebody who'll stand behind his product. And remember, you get what you pay for. Find something you really like and make an offer. Start with 20% off the sticker price and don't drop below 10. Just don't come around here anymore for your own good.
Okay, buddy, we'll do that. Come on, honey.
What am I doing? Hey!
Yes?
If you really want to make a good deal,
Let's walk over to Ralph Wiggins and see what he's got.
Good idea. You mind if we leave our car here for a while?
why would I mind? I got about as much business tonight as a dentist in a graveyard. Got into me.
Hey, boss.
Huh? Oh, hi, Irv.
What's up?
Nothing. Just taking a break.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I was out at the junkyard trying to find a hubcap for that Chevy. I got two while I was at it.
Good, good.
So how's the action tonight?
Everything's pretty quiet around here. Hey, Irv.
Yeah?
You wouldn't believe what I...
Believe what?
Nothing.
Come on, I can take it.
Ah, what's the point?
Oh, that's bad, huh? Live and learn, right, boss? Well, what do you want me to do tonight? Stand on the corner and wave him in? Hey, I could put on that monkey suit again.
Nah, it's too late. How about trying to move that old Essex?
Move it is right. It's not going anywhere on its own.
Knock it down 100. Tell everyone it's the last of its kind.
Well, isn't it?
That's right, it is, so you don't have to lie.
That'll be a first.
But listen, you gotta keep that hood closed. When they can't see the engine for the rust, you gotta play a little hide and seek. What we got is a car that could have carried the French soldiers to the first battle of the Marne.
Nice, I like that.
Just don't go advertising the fact. And Irv, I want you to do something else. I want you to put a sign on the car that says it's for sale as is, no guarantees.
You're joking.
And while you're at it, open up both sides of the hood so they can get a look at what they're buying.
You're not joking.
Just do it.
Yeah, sure. One question.
Yeah?
You want to sell it or keep it around for an heirloom?
You're right, Irv. I might shoot my mouth off like this. I don't know what got into me.
Very funny. I knew you were pulling my leg.
Irv, do I look all right to you?
What did you have for dinner?
Oh, this is nuts. The power of suggestion or something.
What is?
Some old gleep that sold me the Model A out there.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering where that came from. What should we do, sell it off for parts? You know, there's a car club meets every month.
He was real nutsy. Comes in here with a song and dance about a haunted car. Did you get what I said? Haunted.
That's a new one.
And I was stupid enough to stand there and listen to him. What I should have done was call up the booby hatch and reserve a rubber room for him.
I get it. You had a little drinky, didn't you? Just a little one, right?
No, Irv, not a drop. I'm as sober as a judge.
Then maybe that's the trouble. There's a bottle around here somewhere, boss.
Later. Go on out in case anybody shows up. I gotta make a call.
Sure, boss.
Is that you, honey? Yeah, it's me. You're ever loving. Say, baby, about tonight. I'm gonna be a little late. Well, it's inventory time. Look, I told you about that. Sure I did. Oh yeah, the whole lot. Might run into the wee hours. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna be doing tonight is, I'm gonna be playing poker with the boys. And when I told you it was inventory time last month, I was playing poker with the boys then too. Honey, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm kidding. I didn't mean that. No, don't wait up for me, because, oh, this is nuts. I'm the one who needs a rubber room. I must be sick or something. Yeah, I'm coming down with something. Look, what I'm really gonna be doing tonight is playing poker with the boys. Oh, strike that! I'll call you right back. What is this? I got no control over what comes out of my mouth. No control at all.
I was just gonna lock up the side gate.
Good.
Boss, let's Don't look so cold.
Irv, I'm in the midst of a calamity. The old bleep I was telling you about, the one who said the Model A was haunted?
Yeah?
He was right. Whoever owns that car has to tell the truth. Irv, you dig what I'm saying? You ever hear of anything more ghastly? Me, Harvey Hennicutt. From now on, as long as I own that car, I don't have a choice. I have to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but.
Morning, Irv. Oh, hi, boss. I wondered where you were. So I went ahead and opened it. Thanks. Thought I'd put that hubcap on the Chevy. It's not a perfect fit, though. Rim must be bent. Hey, I gotta jack it up and take the weight off.
Be my guest. Something wrong? I gotta clean up.
Boss, what happened? Looks like you didn't get much sleep.
She wouldn't let me in the house. Had to sleep in my car. Just let me make some coffee and change my shirt. I got major aches and pains. You ever sleep in the back seat of a Buick?
No, I can't say that I have. Oh, boss, you got a message.
Tell her I'm moving in with a friend for a while. That'll teach her.
Sure, anything you say, only that's not it. Some politician called. He's coming by to look at a car. Said he'd be here around noon.
What politician?
Here, Grimmy or Grimby or something.
Grimby?
Yeah, that's it.
He's coming here to get a car from me?
Yeah, pretty neat, huh? Play your cards right and you can make a bundle.
Oh, boy.
Tell me which ones and I'll polish them up.
Now, that's what I call bad timing.
Why? Got a couple of hours.
Sure we do. Something tells me this is going to be the hardest sale I ever made. How-do? Let me get the door.
Luther Grimley.
I know, sir. I recognize your face.
You do, huh?
Of course. My associate told me you called.
Honest Luther Grimley. 30 years in politics, currently up for re-election. Alderman, 13th Ward.
In honor, sir. What's your pleasure?
Something special for the St. Patrick's Day parade.
I understand perfectly. Something out of the ordinary, like a nice classic Model A, for instance. Look at those lines. Beautiful, isn't it?
Well, that depends. If you take 12 aspirin and shut your eyes tight, you might call it that. But in the cold light of day, son, that's a wreck.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. It's aged like a good wine. Gourmet cheese. Preserves Grandma used to make.
It would be a novelty. How does it run?
Well, I can tell you one thing.
Yes? Out with it, son.
The block's cracked.
The block.
All the way through. Let me open it so you can see.
What else?
Where do you want me to start? The tires, for example.
Good rubber?
Shot. Dried up. Starting to crack.
Still got some tread. Might be good for a while.
A while? This car's living on borrowed time.
Taking that into account, what's she worth? I mean, assuming some idiot wanted a really lousy car to use for a gag or something. So the photographers would put his picture in it. Maybe 500?
$500?
Well, it is unusual. Say 600?
Why not 300?
What?
You don't understand. You see, this is a bad car. It's a lemon, unsweetened.
Why, you dirty, you clever, wheeling and dealing son of a gun.
But that's the truth, the absolute truth.
I've heard all kinds of routines, all kinds. Nothing gets past Luther Grimley. But you, clever little cookie, you, this is the old reverse English, isn't it? The old twistaroo.
No, sir, that's not it at all.
Why, you sharp-shooting devil, you knew I wanted it, didn't you? You knew, as soon as I laid eyes on it, something that would stand out. Tell you what, I'll give you $250 for it, mainly on account of its good politics to drive an old Chestnut. The retired folks, the ones in the rest homes, they'll see that and it'll warm the cockles of their hearts. Make people realize I'm not getting rich off them. That I'm one of them.
You want to give me 250 simoleons?
Make that 225.
Huh?
I didn't notice the dent in the fender.
Oh.
Deal? 2 1/4?
As is, no strings.
You better trot out the strings right now, buddy boy. Trot out those strings. I want to know what I'm getting.
Let's see here once. You're offering me 2 1/4 cash, as is, no returns. But
what?
Well, it's haunted.
Haunted? This car is haunted?
Yeah, yes, sir.
How is it haunted?
Whoever owns it has to tell the truth.
What do you mean by truth?
The whole truth, the real Megillah. And the only way you can stop telling the truth is to sell the car to someone else.
How about this baby over here?
That's no baby, it's a great-grandfather. Hasn't got any transmission, no differential, no rear end at all. It's shot by a firing squad.
By golly, that's the goods, isn't it? You really do have to tell the truth. So that's it. That's the reason for the backwards pitch. You don't have a choice. You have to tell it like it is.
So what about the Model A?
What about it?
Well, in spite of the fact that it's haunted, it's still a swell conversation piece.
For some people, maybe, but not for honest Luther Grimley. Buddy boy, I'm in politics. That's the trough I feed from. And when you tell me I gotta start telling the truth all the time, holy hell, don't you get it? I couldn't make another speech. I couldn't run for dog catcher. Why don't you sell it to Boss Ryan over at the 12th Ward? I'd love to hear him lay it on the line one time. Just once. Or the mayor. Why not the mayor? Why don't you sell it to City Hall?
If he comes by, maybe I will. I guess that would really shake things up.
You don't have to wait for the mayor. There's bigger fish in the sea. In fact, here comes one right now.
Where?
Stretch limo. Got his whole entourage. Wants to see how we do things. Been following me on my rounds all morning.
Who is he?
The Emir of Ugusistan. Most powerful potentate in his corner of the world. Give him a deal. Get you more publicity than money can buy. You catch my drift.
Alright, get the camera set up. Over here is good.
What's all the equipment for?
Eyeball news team. Give me sound level. Where's the mic? Use the clip-on.
Hey, what do you fellas think you're doing?
It's all right, Irv. It's for TV.
TV?
Yeah, 6 o'clock news. Are you the manager?
No, I am. Harvey Hennicutt's cut-rate auto sales, where the deals just keep on coming.
So long, Amir. I gotta get back to work. You know how it is. Keeping democracy running.
The Emir is grateful for your hospitality.
Anytime. That's the American way, huh, boy? You better believe it.
Why don't you boys stick around a while?
The Emir is due in Manhattan shortly.
Stand back, please. May we have a few words?
No interviews.
If you can, roll down the back window. We can get a shot. Will you ask him?
Alas, I am only the translator. Now he must go over his speech.
Say, is anybody hungry? I could order out. What does he like on his pizza?
Mr. Hennicutt?
That's me, Harvey Hennicutt. Hennicutt's cut-rate auto sales, at your service.
The Emir expresses interest in one of your automobiles.
Oh, he does, huh? Well, why don't you step into my office so we can, discuss it in private? Here, I'll get the door for you.
Handheld.
Oh, no. Sorry, boys. All negotiations are strictly off limits, especially to the press. But I'll give you an interview just as soon as we're finished. Irv, get everybody an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Open the machine up on the house.
Sure, boss. Coming right up.
All he has to do is sign right here. Take it out to the car if he doesn't want to come in.
Everything seems to be in order.
Go ahead, then. I'll get the keys. Do you need a pen?
Mr. Hennicutt.
Yes?
It's your motives I'm concerned about.
Don't worry about my motives. I'm not trying to shoot you.
Of course. But it is an example of Mr. Henry Ford's great contribution to your country. The production line. Quite brilliant, really. That is why the Emir desires it for his collection. And yet, your price seems overly modest.
Look, I bought the car for $60. I'm selling it for $60. That's all. I don't want to make any profit. It wouldn't seem right for such a special car and a special buyer. Take your time. Talk it over with your boss.
That is not necessary. I am authorized to accept your terms, Mr. Hennicutt. The Emir is addressing the United Nations in a mere 3 hours.
Then we've got a deal?
Cash is acceptable. In American currency.
Is it? I've got the papers right here. Now, this is the bill of sale, this is the transfer of title, and this is the registration. Have your boss sign all 3 of them on the dotted line.
I am empowered to sign for you.
Oh, no. The boss has to sign. You dig what I'm saying? Only the boss himself can sign. It's the way we do things in the US of A.
Ah, a memento, is that it? You are a autograph collector?
Yeah, something like that.
In that case, I'll take the papers to him.
You do that, and tell him he's one lucky dog. I mean, you got $1 million worth of propaganda. You know that? All you have to do is tell your people back home that this is the kind of car the average American drives. Nothing too rich. We believe in equality and truth. Most of all, the truth. Anything else doesn't go here. You tell your boss that. He keeps 1 copy, you bring the rest back to me, and that'll do it. Your boss will be the new owner of the car. In a minute, he can drive it right off if he wants. Drive it right off.
I will tell him.
Operator, long distance. The New York Times. No, wait a minute. Listen, operator, can I ask you a question? If an American citizen has something important in the way of news, I mean real important, that could affect foreign policy, well, who should he call? That is, look, just get me the White House, will you? And tell him I'd like to talk to the president right away. I guarantee he'll want to hear this. It's important.
Couldn't happen, you say? Far-fetched? Way out? Possibly. But the next time you buy an automobile, remember this. If it looks as though it went through the Battle of the Marne, and the seller is willing to throw in an arm, not to mention one of his legs, be cautious. And once you sign the bill of sale, be particularly careful about telling your boss that you've missed work because of your grandmother's funeral, when you were actually at a baseball game, watching a doubleheader with the Dodgers. Because you'll be the proud possessor of an instrument of truth, manufactured and distributed by a dealer with exclusive rights to a territory called the Twilight Zone.
We'll return to the Twilight Zone in just a moment.
You are about to enter another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.
Truth, starring Henry Rollins with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Jeff Luberton, Doug James, Christian Stolte, Elizabeth Lido, Bernie Landis, David Darlow, Anish Jetmalani, Carl Martin, Vince Omari, and Ellie Weingart. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Caston, Terry James, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Audio editing, sound design, Foley effects, and mix for the Twilight Zone Radio Dramas are by Cerny American creatives Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, Bob Benson, and Jason Rizzo. To learn more about the Twilight Zone Radio Dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Yes, dear.
Come in the house. I've got a bone to pick with you.
What's wrong, Helen?
Look at what I did to my hand.
Ooh, what happened?
I was cleaning the basement and I cut it on that stupid metal contraption you brought home yesterday.
Oh, no. The accelerator bracket. Are you all right? Do you need me to clean it with hydrogen peroxide? Or should we go to the ER?
No. I finally got the bleeding to stop by myself. I thought I was going to hemorrhage to death.
Thank goodness.
What?
I mean, it's good you were able to stop the bleeding.
What is that stupid bracket doing down there anyway?
Well, I needed to complete my experiments.
Your experiments? That's all I ever hear about. I can't believe I gave up a successful modeling career to marry such a geek. Oh, this ridiculous hobby of yours is getting out of hand, Edgar.
Well, it's more than a hobby, dear.
Yes, you're right. It's an obsession. You're constantly down there tinkering with that pile of junk you built. How about spending some time fixing the problems we have in the house? How about repairing that leaky roof, Edgar, or the garbage disposal that keeps breaking down?
Well, I'll get to all of that, Helen. I promise. It's just that I'm so close to a breakthrough. I can just figure out how to break down the molecules into subatomic particles.
The only breakdown around here is going to be mine unless you get rid of that oversized erector set. Do they know you're bringing all that equipment home from work?
No, but they don't really need to. You see, it's all equipment they've discarded. They don't use it anymore.
In other words, you're going garbage picking behind the lab and then dumping it in our basement. Why don't you just do these experiments at work?
Because the facility isn't doing any more research with...
With what, Edgar?
Well, it's not important for you to know, Helen. I don't want to waste your time talking shop.
You're one to talk about wasting time. Maybe if you'd put this much thought into your job, you'd be able to get a promotion.
Well, the only kind of promotion available to someone at my level would be a project manager.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I'm not the managerial type, Helen. I'd be dealing with budgets, giving evaluations to personnel, writing reports for upper management.
Yes, and that's why managers make the big money.
But I'm an engineer. I'm good at working with equipment, not people. I like calculating formulas, not salaries. I'd be terrible in a managerial position, Helen. I'd be wasting my time.
You don't seem to mind wasting your time outside while my life's fluid is gushing out of me. Where were you anyway?
Well, across the street, meeting the new neighbors.
They finally moved in? What's their name?
Let me see if I remember how to pronounce it. Bhagavatul. Yeah, that's it. Bhagavatul.
Oh, great. What is that, Korean?
No, Helen. They're from India.
India? Doesn't that real estate agent know how to sell to people like us?
They're quite nice, really. He's a vice president at one of the banks downtown. She's a professor at the university. Such a lovely woman. A real exotic beauty. Not as lovely as you, of course. Oh, and they have a 13-year-old boy. He'll be at the junior high in the fall.
Of course, because their kind always follows the same pattern. They move into our neighborhoods, take our jobs, and infiltrate our streets.
Now, Helen, I hope you're not going to be hostile towards our new neighbors like you are towards that lovely Sanchez family 2 doors down. You can actually learn a lot from them. Mr. Bagavatola was telling me about some of the fascinating customs in their country. Can you imagine coming from such a rich cultural heritage?
The only thing I can imagine is the stench of curry casserole that's going to be wafting across the street. I'll tell you something, Edgar. I am sick of the way this neighborhood is changing. And I'm even sicker of not being able to do anything about it because your salary isn't high enough for us to move someplace nice. Someplace with people like us. We're trapped. We've got Gandhi and his family moving it across the street, Pancho Villa and his gang living 2 doors down, and God knows who else ready to move in at any minute. And you're oblivious to all of it, Edgar. You're like an ostrich with its head in the sand, tinkering away in the basement while this neighborhood is going downhill. Well, I'm sick of it, and I can't take anymore. Things better change soon, Edgar. Edgar, things better change soon.
Yes, Helen.
Portrait of a tragically mismatched couple, Edgar and Helen Peabody, a textbook example of opposites attracting. He was attracted to her breathtaking beauty, while she was attracted to the fortune that would result from marrying a brilliant up-and-coming young scientist. Alas, her beauty turned out to be only skin deep, while neither his fame nor fortune ever materialized. Now they languish in a loveless marriage, sustained by the fear that they've come too far to turn back. But a third party will soon come into the middle of this unlikely union, a guest who will cause the simmering undercurrent of discontent in his household to reach the boiling point. An unexpected visitor from a different neighborhood, one that's somewhere in the vicinity of the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, There Goes the Neighborhood, starring Tim Kazurinsky with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
This bracket should keep the accelerator in place. I do believe this configuration is going to work. I'm going to tighten these bolts. I'm trying to tell someone about this, but I almost spilled the beans like hell on the set. Ooh, I gotta be more careful. First thing she does is call my cousin Rick. That'd be a problem. He's a pretty sharp guy. I suppose that's a prerequisite for being an FBI agent. But if he found out about this, I'd have G-men swarming all over the front lawn. No, nobody should know. Not yet. First, I want to perfect the process. And after that, I want to make certain this technology isn't dangerous to humans. Then, and only then, can the whole world know Edgar J. Peabody has built the world's first teleportation device. Just think. Daily commuters could avoid highway traffic by teleporting straight to their offices. Accident victims could be teleported from the accident site directly to the ER. The possibilities are endless. There. Now, I need to run a couple of tests. Just turn on the particle accelerator. Let it warm up. There we go. Reminds me of that old super heterodyne radio receiver Dad had when I was a kid. Always had to let that baby warm up.
Edgar!
Yes, Helen?
Come up here. The garbage disposal broke down again.
I'm in the middle of something, dearest.
I don't care. This is important. Get up here now.
All right. Coming.
as always, made a funny grinding noise, then stopped.
Did you throw any silverware down there?
Of course not. What do you think I am, an idiot?
No, dear. I'm just trying to isolate the problem.
Well, you're the one who wants to be an engineer for the rest of his life, so stop isolating and start engineering a way to repair this thing. I'm going to go down and throw some clothes in the washer. You let me know when the disposal's fixed.
All right. Let's see what the problem is here. Don't see anything wrong under the sink. No leaking anyway. I better get a flashlight. Now, where'd I put that thing? Used to have a flashlight in here. What on earth?
Oh, Edgar! Downstairs! Huge! Kill it!
What is it? Another spider?
No! Bigger! Harry! Kill it!
Oh, it's Harry. Probably is a spider. Where did you see it?
Stairs! By the stairs!
I'll roll up this newspaper and use it to vanquish the beast for my beauty.
Hurry!
Good Lord!
Oh, did you see it?
I saw it!
How big would you say it is?
3 feet high, maybe? About 4 feet long?
Oh, what do you think?
I think I need a bigger newspaper.
No, you dolt! What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Where did it come from?
I don't know.
Oh, it moves so fast.
I know. It looks like it has about 30 legs. Little ones that let it glide along like a millipede. A really big millipede.
Oh, you have to kill it.
Maybe we should call animal control.
That's not an animal. It's a monster.
Well, all the more reason to call in a professional.
Oh, Edgar, be a man for once. Go down and kill it.
With what?
I don't know. You're the man of the house. Find a weapon. Gather up the thimbleful of testosterone you've got and go kill that thing in our basement.
All right. I'll take this broom.
Whatever. Just get down.
Here goes.
I'm going to close this door behind you.
What? Why?
So it doesn't try and get up here.
Actually, that's a good idea. We don't want to run around the living room. It might try and get out the front door.
Yeah, plus, I just shampooed the rug.
Oh, great. With the door closed, I can't see a thing down here. I hear it. I think it went over by the furnace. Looks the warm. It's so dark. I'm gonna have to turn on the light. See if I can find it. There. Now, where...
Please, do not hurt me.
What? Who's talking? I don't see you.
I mean you no harm.
I hear you, but your voice... It's inside my head. Oh, you communicate telepathically, don't you?
Yes, please. Do not hurt me with your weapon.
Oh, this is just a broom.
A broom? What kind of weapon is that?
It's not a weapon. It's for sweeping up. You know, cleaning.
Oh, so you're going to clean me? Is this a way of conquering one's opponent?
No, I was going to hit you with it.
Ow, please, do not. I apologize if I frighten you or your companion.
Companion? Oh, you mean Helen. I guess that's one word to describe her. Where are you, anyway?
Behind this heating source.
I was right. You like the warmth over there in that corner by the furnace, don't you?
Yes, it is quite comforting. Traveling through the space-time continuum appears to have affected my body's metabolism. I am very cold.
Space-time continuum? Where are you from?
Well, it is hard to explain. Suffice it to say, it is a different time and place.
Are you saying you're from a different dimension?
I would consider that an accurate assessment.
How did you get here?
I arrived through your receiving portal.
My receiving? The teleporter. I left it on when I went upstairs. It must have acted like an open door for anything passing through the space-time continuum. Whoa! It worked! Beyond my wildest dreams, it worked! I knew those adjustments I made would do the trick, although I didn't think it would teleport beings from other dimensions. Oh, criminy! I guess I should turn it off, huh? Before this place looks like some kind of interdimensional Grand Central Station. Here. I guess I can consider my latest modifications a triumph. I have successfully teleported a being from another dimension to a basement in Hackensack, New Jersey.
You have been experimenting with teleportation?
Yes.
I have as well.
So teleportation isn't a standard mode of transportation where you come from?
No. I have been conducting trials in secret.
Oh, I know the feeling. I was an engineer on a teleportation project at my company a few months ago. Out of the blue, the government ordered us to cease and desist, but they never explained why. I've heard it's because they're experimenting with the technology themselves for a secret military weapons project. But I think it could be used to improve our way of life. That's why I've been continuing my experiments by myself down here.
Where I come from is fear that teleportation may escape too easy.
Escape from what?
From a race that recently overthrew our government. They call themselves the Masters. They now hunt down and exterminate members of any race unlike their own.
That's awful. So I take it that where you come from, everyone doesn't look like you?
No, the Masters do not look like my race at all. They are quite...
Sounds like it's a good thing you escaped.
I am not convinced that I am in a better situation here.
What do you mean?
My appearance seems to have alarmed you and your companion. You are coming down here to kill me.
Well, you have to understand, you look different from anything we've ever seen before.
I am considered ugly here.
Well, that's hard to say. I haven't actually had a chance to get a good look at you. Why don't you come out from behind the furnace, the heating source?
Okay.
Oh, my. You definitely don't look like any species we have here, but ugly? Trust me, I've encountered far uglier beings on this planet. Hey, whoa, where are you going? You don't have to hide back there again.
I fear your companion does not share your indifference about my appearance.
Oh, don't let that bother you. Helen doesn't share anybody's opinion about anything.
Edgar, did you take care of it?
Would you excuse me one moment? I need to talk with my companion.
Yes.
Edgar, what's happening down there? I don't hear any killing going on.
Helen, dear, I've decided not to kill.
Why not?
Well, I'd like to learn more about it.
Well, fine. Kill it and slice it open. Then you can look around in its guts and learn all you want.
Well, I'm not talking about its anatomy. I want to keep it alive, observe its behavior. I don't know, ask it some questions.
Ask it questions?
Helen, sit down for a moment.
Edgar, what's going on?
Just listen to me. I'm not sure how to tell you this, so I'm just going to come right out and say it. That creature in the basement, it's from another dimension. It arrived here from the space-time continuum, from a place where it has suffered unbearable persecution. Well, I would like to learn more about it, find out where it came from. Whether it's from some alternate universe on Earth, or perhaps some other planet in a distant galaxy. And maybe even find out if I can help it.
Edgar, you have officially gone over the edge. I mean, I've always considered you eccentric, quirky even. But I never realized there is a hole in your marble bag.
Helen, I'm telling the truth.
Okay, let's assume for the sake of argument that you are. How did that thing get here?
Well, you have to promise not to tell anybody this, but that contraption, as you like to call it, the one I've been building in the basement, it's a teleportation device. The creature was passing through the space-time continuum and employed it as a destination portal.
Give it to me in English, Edgar, not your usual geek speak.
Think of it like someone getting off a train at a specific station, except in this case, the train travels through different dimensions.
Great, so we're harboring the commuter from another world. Where's the phone?
Who are you calling?
I'm calling someone to come and kill that creature.
No, Helen.
Yes! It's not enough that the neighborhood's been invaded by foreigners from other countries. You have to put out the welcome sign for a giant insect from a different dimension. I've reached the end of my rope, Edgar. It's time to put an end to all this. Hello, FBI. I'd like to talk to Agent Rick Fielding.
Helen, please, put that phone down.
No, Edgar. There's an illegal alien in our basement, and you're clearly not man enough to take care of it, so I'm calling someone who is. My cousin Rick. Hello? Yes, I'm waiting to talk to FBI Agent Rick Fielding. He's not in. Can I leave a message? You see, there's an intruder in our house.
Helen, I beg you.
What's that? I wouldn't describe it as a person. No, it's not an animal. It's something much worse.
Helen, please.
Right now it's in our basement.
I'm telling you for the last time.
I went down there to do some laundry.
All right, I was going to tell you my plan.
I threw a load in the washer and turned around, and standing there looking up at me
I thought of a way we could make a lot of money off that creature.
Could you hold on for a second?
But I guess you're not interested in being filthy rich. So, go ahead and finish telling the FBI your story.
I'll call you back. All right, Mr. Trump, let's hear your big money-making scheme.
Okay, now here's what I'm thinking. I learn as much as possible about this creature, who it is, where it's from, what message it brings from the cosmos for the people of Earth, that kind of thing. Then, since it only communicates telepathically, I become its spokesman.
Telepathically? What does that mean?
Well, never mind that part. I'll explain later. Anyway, we then travel around together, doing presentations at respected technical institutes, lecturing at universities, meeting with world ambassadors, and then we really go for the big time. We appear on Oprah.
You're telling me that we're going to get rich because you're going to play Colonel Parker to some illegal alien from another dimension?
Think of the possibilities, Helen. Book deals, a movie franchise, and television. Oh, think of the television we could do, Helen. Tell me the whole country wouldn't tune in to see that creature on Dancing with the Stars.
Edgar, for once in your pathetic life, you may actually have a good idea. You think we could make a lot of money off that thing?
Millions, Helen. Millions.
All right, I'll agree to this little plan of yours, but it better work. I have just one demand. While it's in this house, that beast stays in the basement. I don't ever want to see it up here running around in my clean house. It's filled with insect feet. Do you understand me, Edgar?
Of course, it stays in the basement. You won't regret this, Helen. Now, I'd better go back down and learn all I can about it. We could make millions.
And the next bird let me stay alive.
Are you kidding? If money's involved, Helen's all over it. You are being protected by a great big dollar sign, my friend.
I do not understand all your words, but I comprehend that your plan has saved my life. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I never thought to ask you. You have a name.
Name?
Yes. What should I call you?
I am identified by a specific sequence of sounds. Oh, would you like to hear them?
Sure. Fascinating, but I don't think my tongue could handle that. How about if I call you Al?
Is there a meaning to this? Al?
Let's just say it's short for alien.
Oh, I find this appropriate. And what should I call you?
My name is Edgar.
Edgar. To what species do you belong, Edgar?
I am a human.
I have heard you refer to your companion as Helen.
Yes, that is her name.
And what does Helen mean?
It means the most beautiful woman in the world.
Is Helen considered the most beautiful woman in your world?
Helen is considered quite particularly beautiful. She's what's known as a real head-turner. She once held the record for winning the most beauty contests on the East Coast. Unfortunately, Helen has what we would call an ugly personality.
Then, from my point of view, she is not beautiful at all.
I'm afraid there are many of my species who would agree with you.
I attempted to communicate telepathically with her when I first arrived.
She was in too much shock.
No, her mind is closed. I cannot get through to it.
Are you able to understand her?
Oh, yes. Every word.
My condolences.
Forgive me for saying so, Edgar, but I sense that you fear her.
I never told anyone this before, but I have some trouble standing up to her. She has a very strong personality.
So do you, Edgar. It took a great deal of strength for you to come down here and confront a species you had never encountered before?
I suppose it did.
I would encourage you to confront her in the same way.
You mean try and hit her with a broom?
Oh, if necessary.
Listen, Al, I've been thinking. Maybe we could share our knowledge of teleportation with each other. You know, sort of combine our brain. See if we can perfect the process.
That is an excellent idea, Edgar.
Would you mind taking a look at my teleporter? Maybe you can suggest some improvements.
Oh, I have already been examining it. You have come up with quite an impressive design. For a human.
Thanks,
Edgar, is that dishwasher ever going to be fixed?
Should be good as new by dinner. I picked up a new gasket today.
It's about time.
I need to go down to the basement, get a different wrench, though.
I'll come with you. I need to throw a load of wash in, and I don't want to go down there alone. We remember what happened the last time I went down to do the laundry now, don't we?
Don't worry. He won't bother you. He likes to stay warm behind the furnace.
Good. I don't intend to be a prisoner of the main floor just because you've decided to start taking in intergalactic strays.
Dimensional.
Whatever. All I know is I've had an uninvited house guest for 3 days that looks like crawled out of a hole. Everybody in their place and place. That's how it used to be before all the foreigners started moving into our neighborhood.
Yes, dear.
I'll tell you what we need. We need a government that stops turning a blind eye to this cultural invasion. We need to send all these outsiders back to where they came from.
So you said before, dear. I found that wrench I need. I'm going back home.
Now, don't take forever to fix it. What's wrong, Quasimodo? Did that scare you? Well, don't worry. I just accidentally let the washing machine door slam shut. You've got nothing to worry about. Yet. But I'll tell you this. If I don't start seeing some money coming in from this brilliant scheme cooked up by Edgar Rockefeller up there, I will call my cousin. And the FBI will come here to see what Edgar's doing with that telethingy, and you will be hauled away and dissected like a frog in a 7th grade biology class. You don't fit in here. You're contributing to the decline of what was once a perfect neighborhood. So you just stay down here in the dark where you belong.
Specifies where the person, or whatever, being teleported, will arrive. Hopefully that'll put an end to any more random visits to unknown dimensions.
If you enter the logic, as I said, it should work. I had been working quite extensively on it before I left my own dimension.
So, Al, do you ever, miss where you come from?
Yes. I do not miss persecution, of course, but I do miss my home. Mostly, though, I feel...
What, Al?
I feel guilty about being here.
Guilty? Why?
I believe I am contributing to the decline of what was once a perfect neighborhood.
Where'd you get that idea?
Well, Helen mentioned it.
Look, don't worry about Helen. I'll make certain she doesn't bother you anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you are an honored guest.
Oh, thank you, Edgar. That is very thoughtful. But that is not the only reason I feel guilty. You see, I have left my kind in a place where they endure abuse on a regular basis. It's not right that they suffer, and I do not. Perhaps I made a mistake escaping from there.
Well, you simply displayed a survival instinct, and that's something all living creatures do, no matter where they come from.
I understand what you are saying, but I cannot help feeling that I have abandoned my species. I have been thinking that perhaps I should go back.
Really?
Yes. I would only have 2 regrets about leaving. One is that I would miss you.
Thanks. What's your other regret?
That I did not get to see more of where you live. I have so far only seen this, what do you call it? Hackensack basement.
That's true, isn't it? Okay, Al, you and I are going on a little field trip to the main floor. You can get a look at my world through the living room window.
I thought Helen did not want me on the main floor.
Helen's out getting her hair done. She'll never know. Come on, let's go upstairs. Wait a second. Maybe you should wipe your feet first. All of them. Well, here's the main floor. Come on into the living room. It ain't the Ritz, but it'll give you a decent view of the front yard.
I am not familiar with this Ritz you speak of, but your upstairs is very pleasant.
Okay, I'm gonna open the curtains. You ready?
Yes.
Here goes. I give you Hackensack, New Jersey, in all its glory.
Oh!
Yes, we call that brass.
And what is that tall, thick plant in the middle of the grass?
That's called a tree.
What is that creature?
What creature? Oh, the neighbor's cocker spaniel. Oh, that's called a dog.
It does not look like you.
Thank you.
I mean, it is obviously a non-human species. Is that what I have heard you refer to as an animal?
Yes.
Your world, Edgar. It is...
This is nothing. You're catching us at the end of winter. You should see it in the spring when all the flowers are blooming. You know, if you stayed here till then, I could show you colors that dazzle your eyeballs or whatever it is you see with.
Oh, what about Helen?
Why, Helen isn't always home. I might even be able to smuggle you out of the house in some kind of disguise so you could see beyond Hackensack. Why, I could even show you Newark.
Oh, sounds very exotic.
Well, besides, at some point, Helen's going to expect us to go on our big press tour.
What? She finds out you lied to her about that?
I wouldn't say I lied to Helen. Just that we had a change of plans. The press tour is sort of postponed permanently. And Helen need be none the wiser.
None the wiser,
Helen! What are you doing home?
Lorraine had a cancellation, so she did my hair early, but never mind that. What's that monster doing up here? I told you I wanted it to stay in the basement.
I wanted to familiarize him with the surroundings. He needs to be accustomed to them when we begin our lecture tour.
Save it. I heard your speech about postponing the lecture tour permanently. You have no intention of making any money off that overgrown bug, and you never did. That's it, Edgar. I'm calling Cousin Rick right now.
No, you're not. Give me that phone.
Oh.
Nobody is going to find out about Al. You hear me? Nobody.
Al? Isn't that adorable? You've named your little pet.
Edgar, I have caused you enough trouble. Tell Helen I have decided to go back.
No, it's okay.
What's okay?
I have decided I need to go home.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
But I want to. It is where I belong.
You sure?
Who are you talking to?
Al. I mean, the creature. He communicates telepathically, but only with me. I can hear him, but you can't.
Oh, how precious. Since you seem to have such intimate contact with alien creatures, why don't you blow in a call to the mothership and tell them to pick up E.T. here?
Edgar, I do not wish to cause any more strife between you and your companion.
Trust me, it was there long before you arrived.
But I have given this a great deal of thought. I do not wish to endure further persecution. I believe it would be more palatable to suffer the species to run away.
Are you sure about this, Al?
Positive.
Well, if you're convinced it's what you want.
I am. I will go down and prepare to be teleported.
Edgar, will you tell me what on earth is going on?
Yes, Alan, I'll tell you. Al has decided to return to his world.
Yeah? What's the catch?
No catch. He's decided that helping his species is far more important than his own survival. You know what that means?
What?
It means that in spite of the fact that he comes from a place you've never heard of, grew up in a culture you are completely unfamiliar with, and communicates in a way you could never hope to comprehend, he is a far nobler creature than you will ever be. Congratulations.
I can't believe I let you fill our basement with all this junk.
Helen, what are you doing down here?
I want to be here to watch you throw the switch.
That's not necessary.
Apparently it is. I couldn't trust you to do something as simple as keep that overgrown insect in the basement, so I certainly don't trust you to send it back to Planet Cockroach.
No, fine. Just stand right here so you're out of the way. There. Al, you ready?
Yes.
All right, you stand over here.
Edgar.
Yes?
You have been a good friend to me. Thank you.
Al, it has been a genuine privilege to know you.
Come on, enough with the teary goodbyes. Just get it over with.
All right, I'll run the activation sequence. Here goes.
So long, Quasimodo.
It worked.
Edgar, if it worked, why am I still here?
Al, my multi-legged friend, I had a change of heart.
I do not understand. What is this change of heart?
In this particular context, it means I decided not to send you back. I took your advice and stood up to Helen. I sent her there instead of you.
Why?
Well, I started thinking about where you're from. How there's a race there called the Masters. The fact that they've declared themselves superior to all other races. The way they exterminate anyone who's different from them. I came to the conclusion that Helen would be right at home there.
I cannot argue with your logic.
Come on, let's recalibrate the teleporter. We need to figure out how to transport an entire species of many-legged creatures to a more compassionate neighborhood.
A quote here from St. Augustine. Beauty is indeed a good gift of God, but that the good may not think it a great good, God dispenses it even to the wicked. Case in point, one Helen Peabody, whose husband Edgar has come to the conclusion that a pretty face is not the sole manifestation of beauty. Thus, a man of great intellect finds that one never stops learning about human nature, while a woman who has been celebrated for her loveliness finds herself deported to a place where beauty is relative. An ugly, intolerant little corner of the Twilight Zone.
There Goes the Neighborhood, starring Tim Kazurinsky with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was written for the Twilight Zone by Barry Rickard. Heard in the cast were Meg Falcon and Roger Mueller. The producers of the Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Lamar for Falcon Pictures and Westwood One. Custom Foley effects, sound design, and mixing are done in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by Cerny American creatives Bob Benson, Craig Lee, Todd Byer, and Tim Cerny. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug Jones speaking.